So, when I was younger, I went to study chemical engineering, and I remember AI was not as it is today. Com- there were computers, yes, and you can program computers to solve problems that you had an interest in solving by a computer. However, you had to do the programming. Now we have AI, and as a teacher teaching chemistry, a lot of my students they are so reliant on Google to solve problems in chemistry. I question who am I giving the test. I mean, who am I giving the grade? Am I giving the grade to a student or am I giving the grade to them using the skill um, to find the answer on Google? And look, I get the usefulness of using Google. I like computers. I understand computers. I know that computers are never going to go away. But when you dehumanize the knowledge a person gains and the critical thinking skills that one gain from learning science and using your brain to solve problems, being so reliant in AI, it's just awful. Like like it's awful. Their capacity for thinking, for problem solving, is diminishing, and being so reliant in Google to find answers is just it's just rough. And I raise why I'm giving a grade in the first place, because if they're going to find the right answer, what's the point of me even giving them a homework to do, when the answer is going to be right? Why do they even need me, honestly? They can just read and then just Google the answer to a problem, Um, that it's awful. I just don't get it. And me going to school, learning chemistry, learning how to solve problems in college, it was a tough time. I had to study a lot. I had to sacrifice a lot, and now it's just uh, Google search away. It's insane. It's insane. Like it's bad. It's bad because, like, again, critical thinking, problem solving skills, like, they have little creativity to solve a problem too. Because you learn how to solve problems, then you move to tougher problems, and then eventually you are able to find your means and a procedure to solve the problems your own way to get to the right answer. Without being reliant on AI. But now everything is AI and Google, and it's just not an easy task. It's not fun being a teacher. And the student bluntly um, use AI in front of me, use Google in front of me. Something that should take them a little bit longer to do in in in, in less than record time. They have all the answers done. And of course they demand that I put a grade, and I just that it's I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer how school has to modify this. Honestly, um, it's it's tough. But you remove their phones, you remove their computer, you remove their technology, then they're useless. They're totally, completely useless. Like they cannot do things without the computer or without the phone. They don't know how to. They fail. They fall. You know. Um. So they get angry at me, and then they blast me because I'm a bad teacher, because apparently I'm not teaching. Even though they are not paying attention, they are on their computers, and they're doing other stuff, and they're really not learning because of that. Some of them are learning, but not all of them. So it's a big issue having access to computers and um, Google and AI to solve problems. Anyway, I really don't know what to tell school to do, but honestly, in my case, as a teacher, it's affecting me, it's affecting my students. And again, with Regents around the corner in June, um, a lot of my students probably are not going to pass the Regents. I'm just going to say that out there, they are not going to pass the Regents. Anyway, that's all I got. Bye.